When the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Washington Commanders. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
Here we go.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They go play action here on first down. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's second and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 rings, 79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. He's got it at the 15. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41 yards. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Let's go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second and 6 with the ball on the 7. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Second and 6. Now he'll tap this and run. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a third and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Dave York on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, they're sending out an early memo that points are not going to be easy to come by in this one. A block here in the opening quarter. What a block it was.
I love how you talked about sending out a memo. I know of one special teams coach who leaves a note in the lockers of guys he wants on his special teams. A direct invitation to them. He wants them to have the pride in what they're doing. This group showed it right there. A big effect on this game.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Saints, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Daniels looking to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
60 Bison.
To the air goes Daniels. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. And you look at the Saints defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Pressure 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
What my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Back to throw again. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Saints will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Daniel's going to give it up on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
2nd and 15. Open man down the field. It's a tight end center. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Big yardage that time for Washington. 47 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
18-yard line.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
And they go play action. Daniels on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. De'Ami Brown, his his third touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. And a point after, good by Groupie. And that makes the score 7-0.
Saints nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Wrap all 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready,
Play action. Now it's Daniels. Pressure comes and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
And 11.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
To throw is Daniels. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So on 4th down, Matthew Hayball on to punt. Jalen Waddle deep to return it. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Twisting away, and they move this all the way down to the 9. 73 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And they'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 1. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jalen Waddle, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
They're on 21-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
At the 26-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Quick slant to Brown. Quick slant there gets him the 1st down, 6 yards on the play. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Ready? 19 tight. 19. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos.
Now Daniels. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And not liking the look, they'll change the play. Here's Daniels. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Come 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
Throwing now is Daniels. That's caught by Senate. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 40.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Another Washington Commanders first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw again. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set. Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. That is intercepted at the goal line. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal and you throw the pick, not good at all.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half.
A big play there. 65 yards. And the Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the third quarter. Groupie for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams, and that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Second down and 4. Now a handoff running for the middle. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 91 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. They're going to look to throw. That throw right sideline is complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. He got 29 yards that time.
That's a good effort there after the catch. He looked the ball in and then tried to get it to the goal line. What a nice tap.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 15 of the year and second of the game. And the Saints have moved out in front. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Commanders 14.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
8 yards on the pickup.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Ready? 60 Bobcats. 70 Lions.
Daniels looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come on. Come on. Hit. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready?
To the air goes Daniels. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Cooper able to add the PAT. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Off the right side here, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First down.
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Now 2nd and 9. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 28.
They've been running it well all game, and why not? The big guys up front, they're just having a ball, creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie.
A 30-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. A point after, good by Groupie. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Commanders 28, Saints 24.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Now back to throw. And it is caught. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
That's good.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Commanders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
19 Tiger. Check, Bobcat. Hurt.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Daniels. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. .46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. A chance for Waddle on the return. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 49-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And avoids the contact by sliding.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the 1st down with his legs instead.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll look to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. He'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Nifty move. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready? Rig alert. Rig 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
He's back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Shut up. Have the 60.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up